And now this. President Joe Biden and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis locked in a war of words over COVID-19. Biden slamming local leaders in Texas and Florida for their responses to restrictions. But DeSantis is firing back.
I say to these governors, please help. But if you aren't going to help, at least get out of the way.
If you're coming after the rights of parents in Florida, I'm standing in your way. I'm not going to let you get away with it. Why don't you do your job? Why don't you get this border secure? And until you do that, I don't want to hear a blip about COVID from you.
Let's bring in our panel now. Marie Harf, former State Department spokesperson under the Obama administration and Fox News contributor, and Cassie Smedile, American Rising executive director. Good to see you both this afternoon. Marie, let's start with you. Have we seen fired there between Joe Biden and Ron DeSantis, the first in the war of words of the 2024 election campaign?
Well, John, this is not a political fight, and it shouldn't be. It's a fight of life or death. And Ron DeSantis, who claims to believe in local control, is ignoring local school boards who want to put mask mandates in place. You know, one of his fellow Republican governors just said he regrets signing a bill that prevents them from using those mask mandates. So Ron DeSantis is trying to make this, I think, political and score some points against Joe Biden. But the reality is Florida is in a crisis, worse than any other point during this pandemic. Ron DeSantis should focus on letting local school boards and districts and schools make decisions that are best for their students. I thought that's what he believed in.
Yeah, Cassie, I think it's probably safe to say that there's politics on both sides of this issue.
Yeah, I think this is a tale of you have the Biden administration wanting power over you versus local elected officials like Governor DeSantis wanting to empower you. And that's going to be a tale that we will see play out all the way into next year's elections and truly beyond. And to Marie's point about local school boards, local officials, what about parents? There hasn't been enough of parents in this conversation except to dismiss them, to turn off their mics, and to shout them down as harping on conspiracy theories when they try and stand up for their children and for their families. And so that's what you're seeing from these governors who are saying, I'm going to empower my constituents, my citizens, to take personal responsibility. And we're going to have a holistic approach about the health, the community health, the economic health, the mental health of our citizens.
Ron DeSantis was on with Laura Ingraham last night on The Angle, expounding a bit on his complaints about the Biden administration. Listen here.
He's bringing in people from over 100 different countries across the southern border. And so when he's lecturing people about imposing COVID restrictions and lockdown policies on the one hand, and yet not only doing nothing to stop the border surge, but actually facilitating it.
You know, Marie, Governor DeSantis does have a problem with the spike in coronavirus cases in the state of Florida. But, and this goes to what Peter Ducey was just talking to Jen Psaki about. There is a public health crisis that's coming across our border every day with the thousands of people who likely have COVID entering the United States. And does the Biden administration not bear responsibility for that?
Well, Jen just addressed the things they're trying to do to mitigate that. It's a really tough challenge, and obviously there are no easy answers here. But the reason that Florida is having a spike is not the border crisis. And Governor DeSantis is trying to shift blame and score political points away from the fact that his anti-science when it comes to masks, his decrees, his authoritarian decrees down to local districts is actually making this problem worse. I'm glad that he's encouraged people to get vaccinated. That's the way out of this. Mm-hmm. But his citizens are dying, John. And when he talks about illegal immigrants and fighting with Joe Biden, why doesn't he talk about how to prevent his own citizens from dying like they are right now in record numbers?
Cassie, I don't know if you heard Tom Homan earlier, but he said that solving the problem with COVID coming across the border is very simple. You just go back to the Trump administration policy and you don't let people across.
Yeah, the Biden administration is acting like, well, this is a problem that was presented us today, and now we're assessing the solutions at hand. No, this was a problem that was presented when they took office and decided to ignore the crisis at the border. And so it's been a compounding issue month over month. And now, as you talked about the 1,500 cases in the past week in McAllen, Texas, that have come over the border, we also know that you've got folks that are being sent into their states, including Florida. And that's causing a real issue for these governors to handle on their own home front.
Certainly are going to hear a lot more about this. Cassie Smedile, Marie Harf, good to talk to you. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it.